17 years selling houses. Now I'm on the buying side, and I gotta tell you, 2 reasons why people hate real estate agents. First issue we found was you would go to a property, it's advertised for auction, you'd love the house, and you'd ask the agent, can I make an offer? Their response was, this is a big firm by the way, we don't have contracts yet. So that's the first issue. Second issue, the agent would say, we're not accepting any offers, the property's going to auction. Then all of a sudden, 3 days before the auction, I receive a phone call for multiple properties. We've received an acceptable offer on the house and the owner will be taking it. Are you keen to make an offer? But hold on a second, I asked you 2 weeks ago if I could make an offer and you said no. Now all of a sudden, you've received another offer from someone which you thought was great to present, and now you call me back.
I was taught this exact tactic. Here's why I don't use it. I'm going to be brutally honest. This stuff happens all the time. Agents are lazy. They've been using a lazy technique called underquoting for years. It's where you don't do any real work to build a proper pool of buyers for the properties you list. So you set the price guide so low that it's impossible not to get interest. Then the agent strings them along, acting like the owners don't want offers prior to auction or don't know what they want for the property, or they don't have paperwork to allow there to be offers. The reason? Because as soon as a buyer makes a real offer on the property prior to auction, higher than the price being quoted, the agent has to raise the price guide legally. And that kills the lazy underquote. So what's probably happening here is as they've got closer to the auction, they've got one buyer in the range that the owner would consider and everyone else is miles off or not ready. So now they're using the top buyer as leverage to create pressure to get another buyer that wasn't going to act, or to get that one buyer to either commit or pay more before auction. Because if they go through with the auction and that higher buyer's there at auction, realizing that no one else below them's bidding in the same range, the whole charade falls apart. That's what's really going on here. Back in the day, I created the friendly auction system, a systematic way for agents to be ethical with buyers and still get their owners amazing prices if they were willing to do the work. But most of the ones still running the lazy underquote playbook didn't like it. In 2025, I've taken it even further with the fishing upstream system. It prioritizes buyers who are ready to buy, but gives every buyer the opportunity to become ready. And it actually gives the agents a reason to be ethical because they and their owners end up better off. Not like the old system that rewards people for using tactics like this.